Officer Dan back at you with another GKTECH install video. These are the GKTECH Polyurethane rear subframe conversion bushings. These are made from SHA80 polyurethane, and these are designed to put an S14, 15, R33, or R34 subframe into your S13 or R32. Once you've removed your subframe, you'll need to remove the bushing from the outer shell, and there are a couple ways to do this. The first method is going to be to burn those suckers out using a flammable liquid to burn them to the ground. This method takes longer, but who doesn't like playing with fire? Now method 2 uses a drill and a hole saw that's the same size diameter as the subframe bushing. Just drill baby drill until that sucker pops out. Both methods will leave you with the outer shell as you can see here. You'll need to use a hacksaw at this point to cut a line in that outer shell and then chisel around the outer shell edges, flipping over, then repeating on the bottom side. After much effort, the outer shell will eventually plop out like so. Now grab some sandpaper and clean off any burrs or marks you made while removing. Now these bushings are to be fitted with the offset hole facing the center line of the subframe, as seen here. It helps to mark the subframe as well as the bushing, so do that for all of them around the subframe. Let's move to tossing these in. Grab your grease and smather up the outside as well as the inside of the subframe with grease. Line up your marks and push the bushing in. Do the same for the bottom and then grease the inside of the bushings. Then the center sleeve. Push the sleeve in and tap it down with a rubber mallet if need be. Make sure it's flush and clean off any residual grease that may have piled up. Let's temporarily toss the subframe back in. Line up the studs and either raise the car up or drop it down onto the subframe. It's your choice. If you do install the washer on the bottom, it will give you 10 millimeters of roll center correction. However, it will make clearancing a little bit more of an issue. As you can see here, as well as over here. Now if you add the 4 additional collars to the top, you won't get the roll center correction, but it will make clearancing for the subframe much easier. Now let's mark where we want to massage the chassis with a paint pen or a marker. Then remove the subframe and start beating it in little by little until the subframe fits flush and doesn't hit the subframe at all. Now let's reinstall the subframe. We recommend installing the OEM brackets up front if you still happen to have those. Hand tighten the nuts all the way around. And then you want to torque them down in sequence as shown here and in this order. Once you've done that, torque down the actual brackets themselves. And you're done. Enjoy your fresh subframe, care of GKTECH.